Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, I just want to share this progress that I've made today. I'm so happy with how the day ended up. So back to my terrible sleep habits, but it's almost 5 a.m. But obviously there is a good reason for this, because I stayed up most of the night working on like this really cool generative AI project. I just really wanted to get it as far done as I could because as I can because I have my demo tomorrow for the team. So I have bi-weekly demos for the team just to keep myself accountable. And also, teach the team about this kind of stuff like generative AI and all of this stuff, because I've been reading up a lot on it, and I want this to be my day job, and I want to work on it every single day. Like, you can tell how excited I am just by, like, I would not stay up for any of my other tasks until this time working on them. This is the only kind of work that that like when I stay up, like I think I had to stay up a few times for the other tasks. I think mostly in Ramadan, when I was fasting, and like basically my sleep schedule was reversed. I would sleep basically at around the same time as I'm sleeping today. But basically, yeah, basically like whenever I like for work tasks that are not like this, I would stay up, but like not be super happy, like so excited and so joyful about staying up. But for this, I like it was just a blast, honestly. Like there's nothing that I would rather do in this time than just basically work on this subject. It's just so fun, and I want it to like at least I want a first prototype, a first somewhat working prototype, so that I can assess and demo it tomorrow to the team. And yeah, it would be just a super cool demo to show the team. So that's what I'm excited about. Um, so yeah, I stayed up until now working on this, trying different stuff out. Like honestly, ChatGPT is a huge help. Like it's just like as if you're like it's as if you have a mentor right next to you. And you just keep asking it questions. When you get stuck, you ask it questions, and it answers all your questions, and you're able, like, the feedback loop to learn from having ChatGPT is just insane. And basically it just speeds up the whole process of developing this model. Like, this is something that without ChatGPT it would have taken me, I think, at least weeks to deliver to deliver at least 1 week. I did it in one night, plus the other night where I laid some foundation for this, and like basically 2 nights of working, I think about 4 hours. So like just generally blown away by this technology. Obviously, I did not use any confidential data on ChatGPT. I only asked it like general questions. How do you do this in Python? How do you do that? How do you use Code Llama 2, which is an open source model to generate code? That's the one that I'm basically customizing to our own datasets of our own set of files and things like this. So yeah, I just let the models run on the cloud, and hopefully by the time that I have my meeting tomorrow, we will have our first trained model. I'm crossing my fingers that it will not it will not have an issue. But basically, what I'm worried about is the cost of the compute, because basically, like, because it was taking so much freaking time, and these models like take up so much space and so much computation. I basically like got one of the I mean, it's not the most expensive instance from the cloud, but basically one of the most expensive, not most expensive, like I think it's like $5 an hour, which is insane. Like if I let this run, if I forget an instance, it's like 24 hours, then it's like, I mean, it's like $125, which is a lot, and scary, you know, like, actually, maybe this was not, I don't remember which one. Yeah, I think it's the $5 an hour one that I ended up using in the end, because I was using another one during my development just to save uh, on computation costs. And then once I thought that, like, I started running some code with it, but then after like about an hour of the code running, and it's just like not even a model training, it's like literally the tokenizer, applying the tokenizer to process the data. It was taking forever. So I remember that I was not using like I could have used a much more powerful instance, um, because with that instance that I was using, I think the other day when I tried it, like literally running the model with one file made it crash. So and basically the instance that I upgraded to, it ran in like a few seconds. But maybe it was something like, maybe it was because of the lack of memory uh, on that instance that could explain it. Anyway, in any case, I let it run. I'm gonna check it again tomorrow in the morning to see how far along it is. But this was genuinely one of the most satisfying things to work on in a while, so I'm super happy that I went on with it. Just super grateful for this opportunity. And also, I want to make good on my promise that, like, I really want to have that wow effect as soon as possible, so that I can get the resources to be able to work on this full time. Uh, and now it's like somewhat of a secret thing that, like the team is aware of, but like I've been talking about it with a few managers who have similar problems to the ones that we had with this whole environment slash language that's internal. And basically, it's like it's a problem that touches our whole org, and so if we manage to automate it, it will just be a game changer, honestly. So just like being able to show them like that glimpse of um, this is what's possible. Look at it. This I did this in like a few hours. Imagine how much more I can do if I spend my whole work on this, and they would clearly see that this will save them a lot of SDE months, years, because that's genuinely like a problem that everyone is running away from. And I had to deal with it, and I had to learn how to deal with it. And I think that puts me in a unique position where I've felt the pain point of the problem. I'm also knowledgeable on the automation part, so the AI part. And basically, this unique perspective allows me to combine both areas and come up with something new that maybe people who are only working on the AI side would not be able to flag, because it's not like a problem that they've personally encountered, or people who are on the dev side would not basically have the skill set to develop like the skill set or like the underlying knowledge to be able to develop this thing. And so yeah, I don't know. You can probably tell how excited I am about this project. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, But that's completely okay. I'll take it for now. Like this is just it can be a stepping stone. It can be whatever it is. Um, it's just freaking exciting to work on it and just being able to show the potential of this technology and like that we can actually use it in our team for a practical use case uh, for a project that we're supposed to work on next year. It's just a crazy thing. Um, and as I work on it, I'm always like looking at the opportunities of things to improve, things that I could test out. And like I can clearly see a paper that I can write about this uh, because I've not been able to see that many people who do like who apply this technique of pre-training some models. So publishing a paper on this would be valuable because I see lots of papers on fine-tuning, but not that many on pre-training. And I think this is a cool thing. I'm really excited about it. Let's see let's see how it goes. But yeah, uh, just generally the highlight of my day today. Uh, Also, like I'm super sore from going to the gym. Like basically, since I traveled with my sisters, um, I have not gone to like done a like strength training session because like I traveled I think on a Thursday, so my usual strength training session is supposed to be on a Friday, and then I came back here on a I traveled on a Thursday and I came back on a Tuesday. So my strength training session was supposed to be on a Monday, and I didn't go because I was traveling. And then on Friday we had this karaoke evening. So also I missed my strength training session from last Friday. So it's been like 10 days since I've had a like no more probably like 11 or 12 days since I've had my last strengthening session. Like today I could feel like I had a lot of I was struggling a lot with my arms actually with my upper body. Like obviously I always struggle with the shoulders. Like it's just my one of my least favorite things to do. Uh, and yeah, today was particularly hard, and also biceps. Like it was quite hard today. I even had to lower the weight from my usual weight, which probably is a reflection of maybe I've lost a bit of strength, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it because it's like I don't really care about being like hinged or like super strong. My goal is just to have enough muscle mass to help me basically decrease my body fat percentage. And I mean, it's good also to be strong, but I'm like, my goal is not to be like, oh, I'm gonna have a super crazy bicep or whatever. I couldn't care less. I mean, I care to some extent, obviously, if I'm training it. But yeah, it's like I only train, like, basically the point of my strength training sessions is to have a full body workout. And yeah, I just follow whatever the instructor says to follow because I mean, I'm not really knowledgeable. Maybe now a bit more than when I started, but it's just like somewhat of a mindless thing. Like I just go and I do whatever they tell me to do, and I suffer for a bit, and that's it. I get stronger, tiny bit stronger every week, and that's it. It's like simple, and that's how I want it to be because I want my brain used towards other things like reading books, working on these types of projects, and etc. So, so yeah, I'm a bit sore. Tomorrow, I mean, in a few hours now, I'm gonna be going to the office. I'm gonna have hopefully lunch with one of my mentors and friends. And yeah, it's been a while. Since we caught up, we've been pushing this lunch back. I think this is like now it's been pushed back 2 weeks, but it's okay because she's super busy. And yeah, it's just cool you know to have a nice catch up and plan some good things for the women in engineering group that we're a part of. And yeah, and like I think she's a really good role model of the kind of leader that I want to be, and it's a huge privilege to get the opportunity, obviously, to work with her and like learn from her. And I like honestly, I don't only see it from that perspective. I just think that she's a cool person. Like I'm not only doing it just for. I'm actually I like actually like I was intentional like because she's the most senior person in the group, and sometimes people join the group just to talk to her, but I was intentional from the beginning that I was not like if I was gonna be like I don't know I don't know how to put it, but basically I didn't want to just be interested in her because of her status, but I wanted to actually learn about her as a person. And I think that's something that a lot of people miss out on. They start to associate people with their status. And every time I meet someone who's more senior than me, who has lots of status, I see a lot of people that are treating them differently. And I try to treat them like the human being that they are. And basically remember that at some point in their career, they were at the same stage as me. And so basically, I'm just talking to that same person because, at least from my experience, like the inner person, like the me from years ago, like from when I was a teenager, who was completely different from the current me, I still feel inside that I'm still that person. So I don't think that that changes over time, and even as you get more senior, um, it doesn't matter because that's something that I've experienced firsthand. Like I'm still the same me in some regards, and so basically treating these people who have gained external status and all of that stuff, obviously well-deserved external status, basically like treating them like the person that they feel that they are is more important than than treating them like equating them with their status, because basically if you only care about them when because they have status, then you would not have cared about them when they did not. And that's what's important to me, is basically to establish a relationship that even when they did not have status, I would have been friends with them. And that's why I try to focus on more intrinsic values and basically qualities that basically allow me to connect on a deeper level with them. And yeah, just super grateful for the opportunity to you know learn from her and just talk about things, and it's just super interesting to see things from her perspective. So it's always a good thing, and the conversation is always super interesting. Like it's not a conversation that only flows one way. It's like a two-way conversation. It's not as if I'm only taking. I try to bring as much value from my side as I can, because I think probably as you get more senior, you have less time to read and all of that stuff. And I have the advantage that because I'm less senior, I have all the time in the world to read and do other things. I don't have kids. All I do is read and listen to podcasts. So that also brings her a new perspective where uh, because of the responsibilities that come, like over time in life, and also as your seniority grows, maybe you have less time to do these other things, and so maybe that's the value that I try to provide. And I also try to be always positive and like good vibes person, and inspirational and things like this. I mean, obviously, uh, like I'm the one being inspired, but I try to be also inspiring to other people and like bring them like hope and like uh, a long-term vision. And yeah, uh, just again, I don't wanna like. I was supposed to go to sleep 5 minutes ago. Anyway, I don't want to like extend this anymore, but I hope that you get the point. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna have my presentation in the afternoon. I was supposed to present this doc, but I have not had the time to iterate on it because I've been focusing on this thing. So I'll just push back like the review to next week. Because it's not like an urgent doc, but it is an important doc. It's a retrospective doc that I've been working on, but I have not worked on it in a while. Basically about this painful area that I'm trying to automate, so it's all within the same thread. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to iterate on it tomorrow before the time of the meeting, so I'm just like gonna push it back by 1 week. And yeah, that's it from my side. I mean, I'm talking as if I'm talking on the stand-up. That's it from my side. X person, you want to go next? Anyway, that's like sometimes it gets jumbled up. Sometimes like even in the stand-up, I'm like, yeah, thanks, thanks a lot. And I will see you in the next one. I'm like, you're not in a Rita Talks video, you're in the freaking stand-up. I just forget, it just becomes automatic, so please forgive my missteps. Anyway, no, for real, thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so the one right before this one, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!